I met a gypsy.
So why is the moto media so crippling? Why are they so snip your balls and keep you in this little thing? Because like say for example when Hayden goes up on the podium with American flags, yeah, saying this, saying that, the moto media doesn't fully embrace and go, whoa, we got a character, dude. This is good. Like this is exciting. He's polarizing. And, oh, well, that's bad. This is bad. This is bad. And get the fans to get mad, and the fans are like, and it's just like, let's get them back in this box, you know? I don't get it.
I don't
you know.
I mean, I wish I had the answer.
Even the podium interviews, like, man, if I hear another podium interview that's exactly the same, it's just like, bro, stop doing that. Like, it's not helping the sport. I get it. Your sponsors are sitting there like, you know, but they're not selling shit because no one's listening.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You may like, he said my word, he said my company name. No one's listening.
You don't even have to say the sponsor, but if you have a character on the podium, they're looking at your bike, they're watching you race. Yeah. If they don't even watch you race and then you thank your sponsor, they're probably grabbing food from the kitchen.
Yeah.
They're
perfect example. You're wearing a Gucci shirt right now. Where's your Star Yamaha, bro? Where's your fucking Star Yamaha? Hey, guess what?
Gucci's paying him all kinds of money.
I still know what you ride.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't forget. I didn't forget in this conversation that you ride the Star Yamaha.
It's not always you don't always need the button-up freaking. You watch football players; they show up to the game with whatever they want on. They don't show up with a Broncos suit. Or
same as the press conference.
Because they know who they are.
Yeah.
They have a name outside of their on the podium speech. It's like
your character value is the most valuable thing you can have, and the sponsor should see that. The more valuable his character is, the more your product's gonna sell when he uses it. End of story, dude.
Yeah.
Your product, you're not putting your product on him to make him cool. He's making your product cool.
Yeah.
So let him be cool.
Yeah.
Right? And you just go along for the ride because your shit's gonna sell. You know? And I know, cause I've done it.
Yeah.
Built brands. I know both sides of the game, dude. You know, like I've done it all from building brands. So. At the end of the day, you let the athlete build as big a persona as you can,
let
dude.
him cook.
Great, let it do it. Please do it.
Yeah.
And I'm backing it.
Yeah.
You know, those are the best sponsors. You know, the ones that try to put you in a box, you're like, it doesn't do this out right. You know, they're trying to make you a number, and so the team, like, okay, it's about the team's strength. You know, and I don't know. I feel like it's still about the athlete in racing. I still think it's about the athlete. You know, that's what's drawing the crowds. You know, I don't think it's because like Chevy and Ford. You know, you got the Chevy Ford guy going to NASCAR, right? I don't know. Is it like a guy's coming because they ride a Yamaha, or is it because Stewart's racing a Yamaha? I don't know. You know, I think it's more because Stewart's there. You know.
I think that you would have sold a lot of KTM's, and you would.
I know so many little kids come up to me and we're like, dude, or parents would be like, I had to buy my kid a Yamaha. And I was like, I'm wearing my Gucci shirt, but they see me ride and they see what we do on YouTube and they see all the other stuff, which makes the kids want a Yamaha, you know?
Yeah, and I think that, you're saying before, like, what does it take? It's like, I think that a few people like you, like Hunter, that have able to, Hunter wears like, I don't know what his watch should be worth, but he's got got his own, he likes cars, he likes watches, he likes golf, like, dude, lean in, and it's like there's people out there that they resonate with that, but I guess the point is that, you've got a chance now to where you don't have to fit in the box because there's like something outside of racing that is tangible. Like you guys have your own brand, and if tomorrow Star pulled the budget, pull the big deal. Like we'll figure it out. We're good. Thank you, but we got this now. And it's like it's a rare position. I just hope that more kids that come in, like Ryder D at Gas. Like I hope he really lets his shit hang now. Like he's a cool kid, and it's like he's different to you. But he's in a lights class. He hasn't won shit. Mm-hmm. Does that mean he can't still be cool and show us who he is?
That's another,
and not get roasted.
That's why I think like him, they need to start speaking out now. That's another thing. What you said about Alex Cicerello. I feel like Ryder, if he starts winning, then he's gonna start talking. I feel like right now you got to start building it. Start building up the hype. Which I mean, I don't know what their whole persona is, but that's kind of how I see it.
Well, I had an interesting conversation with Vince Freeze the other day at Icon at Charles's. And I was saying to Vince, like, I gave him an opportunity, like, I love the press conferences. Like, that to me, I'd fly, if I could do it, I'd fly a private jet to do the press conference, and then I'd fly over, because that's
We
like,
need someone in there.
it's the most fun.
I'm like, who is this guy asking a question from like Moto, it was like Moto Cuba or something. I'm like, whatever, like someone, I'm like, who's this guy asking questions right now? I'm like, who do they let in here, bro? Is this even real? You know? It's very gnarly when your social media is 10 times stronger than any media guy in there to saying anything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I feel like the Supercross and motocross need to do better with getting a bigger media outlet in there to ask the questions than just a bunch of dudes trying to build their YouTube channel. Like, I feel like they need to start. I don't feel like a dude with 12,000 subscribers on their Moto YouTube channel is gonna build the sport. Like, there's no point even having those guys in there.
Yeah.
Like you have a big name over 2 countries, and obviously more countries, but you're bringing it to Australia. Like, it's those guys, like some little channel in there, like they're just building their own channel. Like, they must be paying to be in there. I don't
think so. Don't they do like the little combine thing before for the media guys? Like, what's it called?
They have the
scrum or
yeah,
something?
the media
Yeah.
scrubs.
For the smaller guys, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd just be cool to get bigger media in our sport.
But I
basically.
think, like, there is an effort that's being done from Feld, like, and MX Sports. Like, at Washougal this year, I spoke to those guys, and I just said, like, hey, if you need anything from me, like, I think we leave a lot on the table here by not doing this to like its maximum potential. And then, you know, I think that if you got a guy asking you a question from ESPN, or if it's from like Barstool Sports, or like, you know, that, then it's like it is a different vibe with
You're giving them
you know what I
you're
mean?
giving them an answer, like you're giving them, like, you know, like, this is gonna blow up type of answer, not I'm helping you. It's different. It's different.
And Barstool doesn't want to hear how your tire's hooked up on the track.
Bro.
They
They're
wanna
talking
hear
about
something
Taylor
that's gonna
Swift
get-
and fucking whatever his name is. Like,
the most media they're gonna get, right? Like, yeah, and that's what the sports helps the sports. I don't know. At the end of the day, it's people have to be more creative and support the athletes when they want to be creative, right?
Yeah.
When an athlete wants to be a character, support it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so over the boring athletes and the boring. Cause it just doesn't. It's, to me, that's a take mentality. You're just taking from the sport, dude.
Yeah.
You're just taking that money and doing your thing.
Yeah, and I think, like, you know, to what you're saying before, like, let's say a Ryder D is in the press conference and he's, you know, says some shit. It's like, guys, that what's happened, you spoke on it before, is like, you got the traditional, most guys feel like, I don't want to say anything that's going to cause me trouble, right? So I'll go back to the Vince Freeze thing. So I went to the first World Supercross, like, just so I could be in the press conference. Flew to fucking London just to do it. And Kenny's in there. I think, I can't remember who was on the box
Was
that
it
night.
Freezy?
Yeah, Freezy. He beat Ken in a moto.
Isn't that when he took out his teammate or something?
Nah, that
That
was
was
the year
last
before. That was
year.
a shit show.
Yeah, that would have been a good bro.
But so I said to Freeze, before the thing, I was like, I'm going to ask you some shit and, like, fully go at me, like, if you want.
Yeah, cool. That's
So,
smart.
And I said,
Smart.
and so
Be
then
ready.
I get in there and I
Yeah.
said, hey man, like, honestly, I talked a bunch of shit on you last year when you did the teammate thing. I think you deserve that. But also, you just beat Ken Roxon straight up in a moto. So talk your shit. Like, I'm free. I'll eat I'll eat it right now. Like, let me have it. And he didn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, and I said to him
There's
at the
your
gym,
chance,
and I was like, man, why didn't you do that? And he was like, oh, you know, I just don't want to start. And I'm like, bro, you can't have that mentality. Like,
People are already talking shit on you,
There's
dog.
no point. These people,
hit
I
me
think
with, I'm cool with
Yeah.
it. Like, I can take it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, that's really cool. People
Yeah.
want that, you know?
Yeah.
And like, he has an
Like where
idea
Nick
in
Diaz
his-
just slaps the hat off the reporter.
straight up,
Just-
dude. You
yeah.
know, and I would have been cool with
Yeah.
it. Like, I tried to make it happen because it's like, hey, bro, you killed it tonight.
It's
like,
our sport, dude.
yeah, and
you get crucified if you're like, yeah.
so I think that needs to, like, if we could all get on the same page, like,
Yeah.
and let's say it is the dudes that have 12,000 subscribers on YouTube that are in there, like, they know motor, like, don't talk shit. And like, go at them. Let's all get in on this together. Let's stop thinking about this as like personal shit. Like I said, I don't take it personally. Let's just think like, what interaction? That's why
That
I
would be
asked.
funny. You could be like, bro, what YouTube channel you with? And he'll say whatever. Say, how many subscribers you got, dog?
yeah.
And he'd be like, 6,000.
And then there would be his next video would be,
what, bro?
But then
What are you doing
they
in
get
here?
offended
It'd be
instead of thinking it is some.
Yeah, they
media
go, oh,
thing.
look at cool guy putting down little guy. Yeah. I don't
But then
know.
again, you just helped him out.
Yeah.
But in a way, if I were just gonna give him a normal answer, he's not gonna get anything out of it.
No, exactly.
If I would have
Nothing.
messed with
Yeah.
him, he's
For
gonna get
sure,
something.
dude.
Like 10 times. Like the dude who got his hat smacked off by Diaz, he was all over the internet. All over the internet, dude.
Yeah.
Or the dude who got choked out that looked like Jake Paul.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Logan
who that
Paul.
guy
Yeah,
was.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now I know who that guy
Exactly.
is.
It's all a game.
Yeah, like be cool with getting choked out, basically. Dude.
yeah.
You know, like-
It's like the moral of the story is like, let's all get in on this.
Yeah.
You know, like let's all work together. But instead, it's like you say that, I'm gonna pull you down. But
Yeah.
I think that's like the low hanging fruit. you
Yeah,
know? Like that's what's
'cause they're gonna get
easy.
some views off it, but not the amount you really could if you played it right.
Yeah.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.